Hello everyone, my name is Kharolin Hilda Amazona. I'm social entrepreneur and also DEI advocate. I will present about our social enterprise, social innovation 4.0 for pandemic recovery, Gitarja Bhumi's journey to empower women-led MSMEs, micro, small, medium enterprises in rural Indonesia. So a little bit background. I have like 6 years experience of being social entrepreneur, and also actually I just learned about DEI last year from CETAR Southeast Asia, and then I'm also serve as communication officer of interculturals in Elevate project as well. I did internship last year in SDA program assistant in Academy for Diversity and Innovation, also interculturals. And for this presentation, I will maybe a little bit sharing about our activity in Indonesia, as well as a little bit reflection about what I learned of becoming the part of interculturals, Elevate, and also Academy for Diversity and Innovation. So what happened in our life during the pandemic? Because this is literally a challenging moment for all of us. Um, and also as well happening in our village when I lost my 100 income, like two of my business went bankrupt, and also my mom, she sell like grocery in traditional market, and she lost 80% of her income, and after running like 20 years of running her small business. And also Ibu Endang, which is she said that pandemic was the hardest challenge for her, and also her income decreased by 90% during the pandemic. And also this is about our village. So we have like rice fields, and also some of our women work as daily laborers during the planting session only. And also some of our community, they have like cows and also goats in like communal barn in our village. So the challenge gender inequality in Indonesia is because like data on women's workforce participation shows that most of women in Indonesia, they work in informal sector. That means that low pay, and also like job security, and also social protection. And also the factor driving women to the informal sector is because a lack of education and skill, because most of them educational background is like elementary school, middle school, or junior high school. And also it's difficult to them to work in like actually formal job. And also family responsibility, balancing between work and also work, childcare, and also social expectation is not easy for them. And also discrimination here, I mean, is when, for the example, there is a job things that you can apply for women. It must be like you cannot be like married or having kids, but for men it's okay if you are married or and also if having kids. So that's what happening in our, I think, in our country. And also I have to say here, like looking for a job in Indonesia, even if you are not with disability, if you are more than 25 years old, it's literally really hard to find a job. Moreover, people with disability. And also, most Indonesian women work informally, especially in small business or MSMEs. So, and then here about disability in Indonesia. So, there are more than 22 million people with disability, and only 3.2% that employed. And rest of that, they don't have job. And then also from here, we can see that from the disability, more men having like more opportunity uh, of participate in workforce, and also women with disabilities encounter even more challenge in workforce. Maybe you are wondering why there's a lot of people with disability in Indonesia, because we have like more than 285 million people in Indonesia living right now, more than 17,000 islands, more than 700 languages we speak. So actually the access is not easy, and yeah, there's a lot of challenge that faced by us. So also during the pandemic, why like we have to empower micro, small, and medium enterprises in Indonesia. And this is the reason why. So MSMEs are the backbone of Indonesian economy, which is uh, during the pandemic, like almost half of them, they face bankruptcy. And mostly the key challenge is because marketing, And actually, we are not at that time not really have like digitally to do like to selling something, and also in fact, Indonesia is the leader in ASEAN e-commerce, in Southeast Asian e-commerce, and also despite e-commerce success, only 20% MSMEs have ventured into the digital. So we are actually in the stage of transformation from traditional to digital. And also, why MSMEs are good fit for women and women with disabilities in Indonesia. So it's because flexibility and then lower barriers to entry, becoming on boss, and also skill-based approach. For the example here, Ibu Muriati, she can like selling a patchwork mat, and also Ibu Siti, which she can make a peanut crispy snack. She can cook, and they actually have like those talents. And also um from 64 million MSME, like 64.5 MSME in Indonesia are led by women. So from here we know that how important women for Indonesia's economy, as well as we see here from the data, MSMEs make up 90% of all businesses in Indonesia, also contributing 61.1 to the GDP of Indonesia, and also MSMEs employ 97% of Indonesian workforce. So the data is actually before COVID. And so from here, we know that how important as well MSM is in Indonesia. And that's why we built the Gitarja Bhumi Social Enterprise, where we founded by me on in 2022, where we empower underserved women, like women and also women with disability, women 60 plus years old, women domestic violence survivors, through digital entrepreneurship, skills training, and market access. And also we try to support them post-pandemic recovery. We connect the communities, government, youth, influencers, universities, and media to drive inclusive growth. And also we use like local like we use nature research based on our village, and also use we empower the talent of our beneficiaries as well. We believe on people, planet, profit. So and then here about social innovation for point in action at Gitarja Bhumi. So actually it's quite simple what we did. First, creating creative digital design training. So we train them how to use Canva. Maybe like it's it's not easy for them because challenging the tech savvy for them, because mostly they are around of like 40 plus years old. But after the training, we can see that Ibu Emmy, she can make this poster for the social media, because for MSM is good visual is really important to attract customer. And then e-commerce onboarding. So there is one e-commerce, like maybe like if like Amazon, we have Shopee. So this is leading marketplace in Indonesia. So we invite Shopee to our village to train them how to sell their products, like key success, how to sell the products. Because this is not easy for them, we invite influencer and also local youth to assist them, to help them, because it's quite complex for them, to help them to like how to do that. So there is Shopee e-commerce coming, but on the other hand, there is assistance from our youth, and because the youth also speaking the same language with our beneficiary, it's really help us a lot during this process. And also using social media to grow their brands, we encourage them to have social media such as this one, to promote products, also connect with customers, and also build trust their brands using like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, or TikTok. Also, we encourage them to use like storytelling for their products. And then the Gitarja Bhumi collaborative ecosystem. For the example here, collaboration with stakeholders. We invite, um, also engage local government, also youth, media, or academia like university, to invite them in every single of our activity, because we want them know what we did, and also we need like media coverage. Also, knowledge sharing network. We facilitate knowledge exchange among expert or also student. For this picture, for the example, there are one of university that we do collaboration. They teach our beneficiary how to take picture, beautiful product picture by only using a phone, and we will share you the result later. And then also market access. After we train them how to create eco fashion from vegetable household waste, and also from like plant and also flowers from our village, we make exhibition also to launch their product. And also they our beneficiaries herself doing the fashion show to show their product. And also of course we invite local stakeholders and media to this activity. This is what collaborative ecosystem we did in our social enterprise. So here are our impacts. So far, we have empowered around of 340 women. Also utilize household vegetable waste like 15 kilogram for eco-fashion and also for fertilizer. Also 23 youth uh, engaged. And also we our project is actually measurable because every project we have pre and post test, so we will know the improvement of understanding of every single um of training we held with our beneficiaries. And also maybe I will a little bit share about challenge and lesson learned for me from this activity. First is social and cultural barriers, like some still see business as a man word, and also making our women harder to be accepted, supported, or included. As Javanese in our culture, they believe that women born in this world for cooking, giving birth, and also doing like makeup for their husband. I mean, they have more potential than it, and I don't agree with that. So we hope that through this initiative, their women also can be empowered. And also balancing business family, women juggling home and business, and also it makes slows their growth for MSMEs. And also digital literacy gaps, which is not many of them also like good smartphone or online skill, because most of them like 40 plus years old, but tech savvy, and also needing patient actually to train them. And also according to the World Bank in Indonesia, most of people that have the access to internet is mostly men than women, and also hard to get funding because many of them coming from low income families, not easy for them to get loans or also capital. And this is for me personally like need for ongoing support, because our activity is actually independent funded and independent activity, and sometimes we apply for small grant, and it's also to make sustainability actually quite challenging for us. And also, why do our activities matter? First is local solution with global tools. We try to use simple tools and also use the community on research and also talent. Basically, we use what they have, and we want them actually to be more confident, independent, and we want them actually having income from their own home, and also at the same time they can take care of their kids and also their family. And the second, empowerment through inclusion. I felt like in Indonesia, not many activities that support MSMEs with disability, or maybe they are the facing the domestic violence, survival of domestic violence, or 60 plus years old. Uh, only few of activities that support them moreover in rural area. That's why I hope that ensuring everyone is given a voice and equal access is are something that what we really want to do through this activity. And also scalable and replicable, because yeah, we use local research, simple technology, we involve literally local youth that living surround our village, make our approach low cost adapt. We hope that we can also applicate what we did in Gitarja Bhumi, and I hope like this year we are planning to also replicate this activity in Timor Leste. And also for the maybe I want a little bit like sharing about 50 things I have gained through Academy for Diversity and Innovation, Intercultural, also Elevate. First is because this is my very first time to work in EU level, and really amazing opportunity that given to me. I learned a lot from new perspective that I don't get before, and also applying DEI in real life, because I just learned DEI last year through CETAR Southeast Asia, and also learn from this platform, Academy, Interculture, and also Elevate, I try to bring DEI into real world in my social enterprise because in Indonesia, I feel like DEI is something that really new, moreover, for someone that living in rural area. And the third supportive mentorship with actually the co-founder of Academy for Diversity, Anna Zelno, really guidance me. She's really supportive to giving me many way as well as like this conference. She given me the opportunity to this conference and many doors for me. And also creative and digital skills because basically I'm creating like the visual of social media and also graphic designer. I learned a lot new tools during my internship, all my work through academy, intercultural, also elevate. Also confidence and gratitude. I work with many people from EU with diverse and international team, amazing team that they really welcome me warmly and also this is really the place for me, a good place for me to grow, and I'm really thankful for this opportunity. So maybe here I want to share about maybe some of what we have did in our activity, like supporting autistic women to empower her talent. So this is Asmi, 17 years old. She actually previously she really liked to draw this kind of this cartoon in her phone or her laptop, and then only like having only those picture. But we see this opportunity and we create the teaser based on her creation, where actually it's not child labor because we involve her mother, 58 years old, to her caregiver to be involved in our activities such as how to take the picture, how to sell the product through e-commerce, even though their products have been sold in Shopee e-commerce, and also like literally we start the how to make the teaser from the scratch from the fabric. So this is the result, and also we take the picture with model to make the visual is good to be uploaded to the social media and also e-commerce. So how we also get the income from our social enterprise to run our social enterprises, turning natural potential into business idea because we have, I feel like there's a lot of potential in our village and we do village tour for learning like natural colors from our village. So this can be like a good income for our social enterprise to run our social enterprise as well. And then creating eco-fashion from household vegetable waste and plants. So we create eco-fashion, do fashion show, and then sometimes we do like to teach like elementary school or high school students, like 100 of them. And then we invite our beneficiaries as well as youth to be the assistant of our activity, and it serves as a paid assistant for them. And then also here is the result of photo product training. We can see this is the same person that taking the picture before the training, and this is the result of after the training. We can see the difference between those picture that taken actually use the smartphone. And then for the next sum of products from our beneficiaries, they literally have like, a lot of potential, such as a handwoven bag by Ibu Endang or from Ibu Sri Rahayu. She is 60 plus years old. Made bucket hat, and also Ibu Yanti, she made nata de coco, or Ibu Rita, she made healthy snacks made from cassava. She grows herself the cassava in her garden, and also Ibu Febriana that create homemade chicken noodle products. And some of the product also we've been sold, and also we do exhibition through our MSME product exhibition, as well as we invite the local stakeholder and so potential markets. So maybe this is the last of my presentation. So for me, this activity is actually a calling because actually I have sibling with autistic, but she has passed away. This journey is more than a project or a program or an initiative. It's a personal mission for me, and also because behind every statistic or every activity we've done before is a sister, a mother, a woman with dreams, and also I see my sister Leah. In every woman we empower, and through Gitarja Bhumi Social Enterprise, I hope we can build a future where no one is left behind, especially those whose voice are often unheard. And I hope that through Gitarja Bhumi, there's more access or impact that can be created in the future. I think that's the last of my presentation. Matur nuwun, thank you so much. I'm Olin from Gitarja Bhumi Indonesia. Thank you.